My name is David Peterson, and I'm re-recording this because for some reason I did not have sound in my first recording. So I apologize to anyone that wasted time trying to figure out what the problem was. I sure have not, though it's working fine now. Well, all went well with my programming. I'm an experienced programmer, though I really haven't formally coded for 20 years. I was quite busy in the 80s, and so the concept of logic debugging are all familiar to me, but I've been looking forward to getting started with mobile development and anxious now with JavaScript to put HTML, CSS, JavaScript all together. What did not go well was one of the sections of my code. I had 4 possibilities. My program began with a decision of whether to take an adventure hike or a relaxing hike. In other words, go accomplish something or just go somewhere and relax. Then whether to build a fire, and building a fire had to do with how I packed, whether I packed my jet boil stove, which is very light, or equipment for a fire, which tends to be heavier. And the final one was 4 possibilities of what do I do at the end of the day. Do I want to listen to music? Do I want to read? Or if I don't want to listen to music and I don't want to read, then I assume that I want to go to sleep. And so the 4 possibilities are reading, listening to music, or both, or going to sleep. And I tried to construct an if statement with all the possibilities, and as I worked on it and looked at it, I realized that best coding practices would not probably encourage me to do that because it would be difficult to debug and understand what was going on, and so I put it aside and did my programming in a more clear way. You can see here on the left that if music, turn on iPod; if read, turn on Kindle; if music and read are false, go to sleep. And so it falls through, meaning that you could have all of the above. And you can see from my example as I ran it, I had them both set to false, so I went to sleep. How does this relate to previous jobs? Well, as I said, I was a programmer, and so I'm very excited. It's just the languages are at a much higher level, and so it's learning a different mindset as far as what you can accomplish and how to accomplish. That's why I began taking these courses. I realized I didn't know a lot that I didn't know. In other words, I know how to program, but there are so many possibilities now that I didn't want to do things the hard way when I could have done them very simply. How does this relate to future jobs? Well, the purpose for my attending Full Sail is that I want to develop apps and possibly Android, but primarily my focus is on iOS apps. And my goal is to focus on the young family market with very simple apps and storybooks, bringing families together with connecting iPads and iPhones, so grandpa and grandma and parents that travel can be connected, play games, read, do different things, but that's my ultimate goal. Thank you.